What's going on, folks? So today I'm going to be checking out the band Morrigan's Echoes. The name of this song is Karma. I really enjoyed the previous song I reacted to from these folks. So I have very high hopes for this one. I'm looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's get in there and check it out, shall we? Rangers, go. man, that song was awesome. During the bridge, I love that bum 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 bum. Just so sick. The orchestrations and everything are just awesome. I also like the structure of the song. It in some ways it follows like a traditional format. Verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, whatever. But they also play with it a little bit. Mix it up a little bit, so it sounds a little bit more organic than just a very structured format. Again, even though relatively it follows that, but again, they do some really cool things that kind of turns that format on its head a little bit, especially there throughout like the whole bridge area. It's like we get a little bit of a bridge, and then the chorus, and then some more bridge with guitar solo and all that. So yeah, some really neat things happening there. And again, I know I said this the last song that I reacted to, but they really, really remind me of the band Tardigrade Inferno. I'm a big fan of those folks, but this is their Morrigan's Echoes is a bit more of like a less aggressive, more symphonic metal form of Tardigrade Inferno. Those folks are a little bit more. They're hard to classify. Maybe like modern melodic metal with some death metal influences, but they really have that dark kind of whimsical approach to the music, but it leans more into the aggressive side. Whereas these folks here, Morrigan's Echoes, they have that dark kind of whimsy there. But more in that symphonic metal region, clean vocals and things like that. But that kind of dark playfulness is definitely there. So that's why that reminds me of them a little bit. But still, it's like they kind of have their separate approach to it, but relatively similar theme, I guess you could say. And I'm all here for it. Like, I love that kind of dark, playful approach, with the heaviness and the orchestrations and even the vocals. I love how she really plays around with the delivery of the vocals. Sometimes she's just kind of going all in, more symphonic metal. But then she also has that kind of dark playfulness to her voice, sometimes whispering, sometimes kind of doing a little, extra nuance to her voice that really captures that sinister almost kind of sound. And I just love it. I'm really, really impressed with these folks here. Between that last song that I reacted, the previous one I reacted to, and this one, right down my alley. Like, yeah, it's like they have a uniqueness about them. And I know I've said it reminds me of like another band, but even so, it's like they still have that uniqueness about them with their approach to symphonic metal. And it really kind of sets them apart, in my opinion. They're not going down a real like familiar path in the genre. They kind of have their own personality infused in there, and it's the kind of style that I just love, like mixing symphonic metal with the dark kind of sinister playfulness with whimsy. Like, it's dark, but like it's fun. It's not just like dark. That's why I keep saying there's a playfulness to it. And it's so cool. I really hope they have a full album in the works, because I would definitely be there for that. So, yeah, it's like when the song first starts out, the whole intro and the orchestral kind of bombast, and again, that darkness, and it's just so cool. And then you get the verses. I love the verses. The verses are so cool. They had this really great rhythm to it. The vocal melody, the vocal delivery with like the music there. And it just, I love that kind of rhythm. So yeah, I love the verses. And then it's like the second part of the verses kind of take that whimsy up a notch a little bit. That kind of rhythm kind of drifts away into a little bit more of like a grooviness. And then that pre-chorus takes it up a notch further, almost like you're listening to one of those like kind of dark like music boxes or something. It kind of has that sort of feel to it. So I like that progression from that solid rhythm, the first part of the verses, kind of shifting to a little bit more of like a groovy style, the second part of the verses, and then that whimsical, almost music box like melody and stuff in the pre-chorus. And then you get into the chorus, and the chorus kind of brings the rhythm back, but in a more almost like melodic style. So yeah, I just love that whole progression, and it kind of comes back to the first part of the verses there in the chorus, but in a more sort of melodic style, but that rhythm is there, and I love it. And then you kind of continue through, and yeah, I mean, the music just rocks. There's like piano sprinkled throughout, which is incredible. And again, I can't overstate how sick the orchestrations are. Just phenomenal job. And then the guitars, like you have these real headbanging moments. The guitar, has a really nice, heavy, sort of crunchy sound to it. So yeah, it's like you kind of get started there in after the second chorus, you kind of get, I think there was like a second chorus, or, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the pre-chorus kind of leads into the first part of the bridge. I can't remember now, but anywho, you kind of get like a first part of a bridge, which is just awesome. The music, the orchestrals, all that good stuff. I think there's like some heaviness in there, and just really vibing, and it builds up into like the chorus, which is really cool that they did it that way. And then after that chorus, it kind of goes into more of the bridge, but you get awesome guitar solo, really cool vibes in there musically. It just splendid. And like I said, throughout the bridge, I love that bum 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 bum, like orchestral kind of hit, and it's just so cool, and it's so dark and kind of ominous, but just so fun, and brings an additional heaviness to the sound. Just inspired, truly inspired. And then you get into like the last bit, and you get like the final chorus and all that good stuff, and yeah, just her vocals are on point. Her delivery, the way that she really plays with her voice, adding in some of that nuance. You get whispers, you get a little unorthodox, little, dark kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I mean, she just really plays with the sound, with her voice, and matches the vibe, and it's just so good. And the orchestrals, already said, are just absolutely phenomenal. The strings, love the piano work, all the extra bombast that's in there. The orchestrals are just phenomenal. The guitar work, I love the heaviness that's really emphasized in certain spots. The solo stuff was incredible. Just an awesome song. Just awesome. Right down my alley. I really, really think these folks are a band to keep an eye on. I really, really think they're going to make a splash in the symphonic metal sphere with their kind of unique approach and just the quality. The production sounds great. So I am super excited for this band. Really hope there's a full-length album in the works. And ultimately, I wish them the best because they're top-notch. So I really, really hope they get the recognition they deserve in the genre and in that community and stuff. And I have nothing but high expectations and high hopes for this band's future. And I'm definitely going to be in the front of the line when they release new music and hopefully a new album. So I will definitely be a fan. So, if the band watches this, you will know I will be in the front lines as a fan, cheering y'all on. And yeah, I wish you the best. Y'all rock. Just killer stuff. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below what you think of this song here. Are you looking forward to more from this band? Are you excited about this band as I am? What do you think of this song? Let's talk about it. I'll catch you next time. Ranger. Out.